Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Outer Wilds Echoes of the Eye, where I have developed a brilliant plan. Here is my brilliant plan. We're gonna deal with the fear. We're gonna deal with the fear through immersion therapy. We're gonna go over to that ring world. We're gonna go to sleep in a room full of corpses. Didn't mark the thing. We'll mark the thing in a second. And then I'm just gonna go hug the first owl person that we see. And we're going to see what it's like. And I think the thing that's really getting me, I think the thing that has me the most shaken and the most afraid is that I just don't know exactly what will happen when they, you know, presumably murder, when they murder me like I am a prey creature. So we're going to find out. And then once we know what it is, I bet it won't even be that scary anymore. So yeah, I guess if you are concerned, if you are afraid that you will not like the close encounters of the owly kind, then apologies. I'm trying to give this thing enough birth that I don't accidentally enter it from the side like we did that one time. Sort of a worst case scenario, really. Okay, here we go. It's so weird. It's so weird as you get close to it. Okay. I am legitimately really uncertain what it is you're supposed to do if you go in through the room that floods. Maybe you're supposed to go where all the owl people are going. You're supposed to go toward that building that they're all entering. Because it seems impossible to find your way anywhere else, given the dark and like the extremely poor illumination provided by that lantern. Well, we're gonna find out. But first, we're gonna find out. You know, just a slightly different. It's a slightly different find out. It's gonna be good for us. It's gonna be good for everybody. Think of it as therapy. I don't know how this is therapy for any of you. Yep, doing it. Solid work. A+ so far. Impatience. All right, so we go get our thing, and then we may as well do this in the corpse room that's going to flood because we know how to quickly get to a place where owl people are. And if you think about it, this is probably, like, realistically, this is a good deed, right? They're probably hungry. Are they gonna eat me? I don't know, maybe. I'm assuming that they're gonna do as an owl do. And let me tell you something. Owls are not joking around. Owls are very serious predators. You may have seen there's a classic image, a classic internet image of an owl, where it's like swooping down at a deer in the dark, and the image is usually accompanied by like funny text that's like, you never know unless you try. But I cannot stress enough how much that owl is not like doing a bad job. They just kill deer. They will just swoop down on a deer and enclose its head in the talons and do the thing, and then just like eat, you know, 8% of that deer and fly off. And, you know, happy birthday to anybody else who happens to come along, because that's how owls do. That is what I am signing us up for here. I apologize in advance if this totally sucks. I can't imagine that they're going to show the part where it eats me. So, you know, it'll probably be less scary than PT. That's what I'm guessing. Where you do kind of get to know that she's eating you, right? It does make eaty sounds. So we go this way, right? It has been a couple of days, so forgive me for not remembering. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Because this way is the way to the dock. The place that you see through that thing. Yeah. Wait, am I confused here? Am I discombobulated? No, okay, this is right. This is right. This is quite spooky though. They've done a job. They have done a job. I did not remember to look up whether I could safely turn on I did not look for a spoiler-free explanation of what the reduced frights option does. So apologies for that. I had this brilliant plan first, and I was like, well, this'll solve it all. So who cares anymore at this point? All right. So spawn the bridge. And I'm going to make a point of talking as we approach the owls, because that will reduce the amount of fear that I am experiencing about whatever scary owl noises they might make. Their owl music is real spooky as well. It's spooky in such a cool way. I do not expect the rest of this is going to be spooky in a cool way. Alright, so is it over here, or do we have to... I'm already sort of forgetting. Okay, right, we have to cross this bridge. So this is the spot, right? This is the scary spot. Alright, like I said, we're just gonna go hug the first owl man we see. There's one. Hello, Mr. Owl friend. I wish to sample your jump scare in a closed, safe environment. Howdy. Yes, hello, it's me. It's me, the intruder. Are you interested in devouring me? Is that how this goes? Okay, that's not so bad. Of course, he doesn't have to kill me if the thing... That's actually very funny. Okay, that's not so bad. It's not really that scary. SB, you big baby. We're cool. We're good. Let's just go find out. It is very funny to me that, that they just blow out the lantern. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay, so this... Yeah, this thing doesn't do anything. It spawns a thing that has already been spawned. Now, do we know... There's like a path that just goes off into the trees over here and doesn't seem to have any value, right? Maybe I'm missing something over here. Well, that's just water. So I apologize. I am probably going to be real chattery today. First of all, I'm just having one of those days, brain energy speaking, brain energy wise. Wait a minute, this looks like it could be a thing. But secondly, this is my coping strategy. I've decided for dealing with the fear is just to talk a lot, because I get more scared when I am quiet. That's what I noticed watching back the footage. So we're just gonna be real chatty today. I hope that that is what y'all signed up for. I mean, I guess it is, right? Sort of literally my job is to talk over this gameplay. So it's tricky to know, like, maybe there isn't value to coming down here. Because, like, it's easy enough for us to see that crossing the bridge over into the spooky owl area is, like, basically the only thing to do over here. We tried crossing this, but there was nothing of value. I'm just gonna give it another look here. Right? Didn't it turn out that after this point this dead ends? Yeah, this is all a big bunch of nothing. Hey, you, ignite. That effect is scarier than the owl people. Okay, so if we actually are trying to make progress here, though, we're probably fine this far out. Well, he's making a noise. I don't know. It did seem like we had to get awfully close to him for him to notice us before. Like, I guess what I should do, let's just stick to the right edge of this area, and we'll just move along here and see if we make contact with anything. I'm wondering if it is in fact the case, because there's quite a... Oh, I can't see his light at all. There's quite a delay, right, between owl people crossing the bridge over to that building, so maybe that is exactly what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to follow... Let's see, right? Because I really, really don't see anything else to do here. Although I don't much like moving around in the dark. It's tough. It's tough when you're in the part with no candles. It's hard to know where you are relative to things. It's actually very dark here. Also, I wish there was a quit button. You know, obviously we can jump in the water, but when we hear the dam break, I'm going to want to get out of here in a real hurry. And I wish that we had a button for that. Oh, actually, this doesn't... Okay, I annoyed him. It does connect. It does connect. I was going to say, do we have to go all the way down to the building? But no, I think we can cross there. It's just a matter of doing it when there's not an owl person right the fuck there. All right, you know what? I'm gonna take us out of this one, because I don't know how much longer we have left on the dam, but it can't be that much longer. Let's just go to a different one where we know we're gonna have time. Yeah, the dam's in pretty rough shape. I'm not convinced that there's any value to being in there, frankly. We'll just jump on... you know what? Let's go get that raft. That'll be faster. In fact... Is there a way for us to quickly die? I'm gonna hurl myself into the rapids, I think. Oh wait, can I... No, I cannot just restart the loop from the menu. Alright. Now that we know that, that's all good. I'm gonna intentionally nuke us here, and we're just gonna go back to that other area, and we're gonna try exploring that with as much time as possible. Man, spooky owl folks. All right, here we go. Scary Tree World Dreamland speedrun. Go. Yeah, I really don't know what the benefit of being in their world is even supposed to be. Like, are we... My hope is that we're I think the most likely thing, the most obviously useful thing, is that we could find an answer to the 5-part riddle, the 5-part combination lock on that one building, right? That would be super good. If we could find a sequence of 5 symbols that would let us enter that building, that would be helpful. We could also figure out what exactly it is we're supposed to be doing in that one really complicated building in the high up tree city. Any building made of wood is a tree now, apparently. You know what I mean. But at the moment, we are, like, like a glove. Absolutely perfect. At the moment, we are really just like blindly groping around, and that's not a fun thing to do in the dark. And once again, not being very thoughtful. Probably a sunward entrance. Yeah, whatever. Oh no, we don't. Sorry, we don't need the sunward entrance because there's a lantern up there. Right, we don't have to stop off at all. Ooh, look at that. Look at how smooth that was. This is me hyping myself up for not getting eaten. That's the layer of the level of smoothness that we're going to bring to this whole proceeding. Although in reality, we don't know for sure that there are any threatening owl people in this area, right? Like, we know there's theoretically one in that room watching his home movies, but he doesn't seem to have access to us. And I don't think we saw evidence of another one moving around, so I could probably be a lot less cautious. Speaking of being cautious, there we go. Honestly, I do feel like that was pretty fast. We really got up here. Okay, so the artifact is in the movie room, right? God, we've been in this city for so long, and I feel like I still don't actually have any answers. I have a lot of questions. And I feel like at the moment, we're still looking for questions. Now that we've got this whole extra set of areas, like this is the entire thing we're doing. You know, once again, let's run a lantern back over there just in case. So we'll just put this one here. This one we will move to the other side of the bridge. I don't think it's gonna matter, but it's only a few seconds, right? I guess we didn't try sleeping in these without a lantern. I wonder if it would still take us here. Because when we wake up, the lantern is not yet lit, right? Alright. Candle me. Just give me a little bit of spatial awareness to work with. Again, spawn a bridge. As a video game discovery thing, this space is really interesting. As a place to live, I imagine this would be kind of annoying to deal with all the time. Okay, I do not remember. Did we have to go down to open the way, or did we open it up here? Well, now that's interesting. Don't think I noticed that before. Not useful, though. Okay, so that was the sound of the power fluctuation. Yeah, we did go down, didn't we? Damn it. Damn it. Very steady chairs, extremely sturdy construction. I mean, honestly, it really is quite unpleasant to have to move around. Hold on a second. What is that? Oh, okay, it's just a painting. I thought it was a type of door that we had not seen before. Alright, so it is still pretty scary, even knowing what we saw in these spaces last time, which is to say nothing of particular danger. To move around with the light output at the level that the lantern has passively when you're not focusing. It really is very, very little visibility. Huh. That was the sound of a door opening, which I don't remember before. I do not remember which way we went to find the thing. I remember going up some stairs, but was it these? Yeah, okay, it's these ones. And now we know that if we get caught, it won't be so bad. Okay. So all we saw over there last time, I mean, it may behoove us to be a little bit more thorough in this building. All we actually saw over there last time, once we got over there, was just an elevator that goes down to the dock, though, right? And maybe getting down to the dock is the thing. Maybe reaching the bell area is the only thing that this area is for. I suppose it could be. But I feel like I want to try to be a little bit more thorough. So this just takes me right back across. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and cross here. So this way to the elevator. I'm just thinking, like, I'm trying to think in terms of game puzzle logic. They know that you don't have a ton of time to explore here, right? You have limited time to walk around. So I might think that where they've given you an obvious thing to do, that's the place that you might expect to see sort of value situated. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily look to me like it's worth going down here, but let's just really quickly. No, there is an entrance. No, there is not. Not a real one. A dock going into, or a bridge rather, going into the big twisty tree. I mean, that's interesting. You know, as a thing to expect, a thing to look for, a thing to seek. And I think another valuable thing we learned from getting intentionally owled there is that actually you get a lot of time, right? Like they don't charge you quite like the xenomorph from Alien Isolation or anything. Alright, so is the raft the only thing to do down here? It is indeed. Well. We don't know why we're here. We don't know what we're looking for. I mean, it's basically gotta be evidence of how to interact with something, right? I do think it's fascinating that those chains just kind of go up into nothing, huh? So maybe this isn't actually a physical space. Maybe it's like a holodeck kind of situation. Hold on, I need you to get to wherever we are going. Right? Like, this is like a shared dream space rather than a way of projecting their soul or whatever back to the actual homeworld. So that's just gonna spawn a raft. Yep, okay. So what do we get up here? Because we can certainly go to sleep inside the bell. What is the benefit of being out here? So that's the dam breaking. We're still doing pretty well on time. Okay, so there's nothing in there. The prison thing is not in there. What are you? Can I really not interact with this? Oh! Well, now that's very interesting. So that's just all the rushing water, no panic. So they brought this world's version of that thing somewhere else. They took it out via the stairwell that is inside of that thing. Where would that mean? I don't know. I don't know. Gosh, I want to know what that thing is. Well, I guess there's really nothing else here to do except leave. So I wonder, will this take us to the flooded area or the other area that we've not been in at all yet? Or will it take us to some kind of very unfair and unpleasant jump scare? Probably not, right? That seems unlikely. This doesn't seem like the area we saw before. Well, we'll get off here just to make sure. I'm actually thinking that I would very much like to be at the flooded area, because I think there's a chance that there's no owl people there. Sorry, no joke, temporarily forgot how to light the damn candles. I was just pressing left click as though that is the button. No, this is definitely not. This is something else for sure. Huh. Well, okay. Now that's interesting. I don't think we missed anything here. That's just very interesting. Okay, no, this totally is the first area. Did we have the ability to open that door when we were here before? Maybe you have to go in and open the door there and then ride this thing through so that you can access this area after it's flooded, and in theory there probably are fewer bird people, right? I'm worried that if I jump off to investigate that, we're not going to be able to get back on. Oh no, what am I talking about? I couldn't investigate that. We do not have our jetpack here. My ability to jump is actually severely curtailed. Okay, so I just have no idea how to get out of the water in this area. It doesn't look like it ever goes around to a dock. And then here we are again. Well, I mean, it's super interesting, but I wonder if maybe there is also something that has to be done to spawn a dock in that area. You have to go in via the corpse room in the tall tower and look through one of those things to create a structure. Well, I don't reckon we're going to have time to take advantage of anything like that. Not this loop. So let's, I guess, try to move around here and see if there's anything interesting we missed in this building. Now, this doesn't give me access to the upstairs at all. There's still a lot of upstairs, and it's still completely locked off. And it may remain so permanently. It might be that there's no way to access the upstairs. But, like, part of the problem with these traversal methods, the big hands and whatnot, is that there could be a way to go somewhere virtually anywhere. And how would we ever know? Right, like what if there was a hand right there? You just kind of have to, like, potentially try putting your light out in every direction from every potential place that you can stand. So it's really hard to feel like we've got a definitive read on anything at all. This dead ends. Yeah, it kind of seems like there's not anything else to do here, but there must be, right? This area can't just be a way to get on that ramp, or to get on the raft, if in order to make use of it we have to go to other places and unlock the ability to get to the raft from there anyway. Right? So what am I missing? Oh, that's the, it does that one when the sun goes supernova, right? Or maybe that's the sound of a lot of... Oh, you know what that probably is? That's the sound of the torches being held by the guys in the tall tower being extinguished. Because that happens right about as the Wrap It Up music starts. Yeah, okay. So that earlier one is the flooded room flooding. Okay, I feel like we're getting a lot of real information here. Still don't know what to do with any of it. Time passes very slightly faster when you're dozed off, right? We can try going to sleep inside the bell as well, but I think that's just going to, I don't think we're going to be able to get out of there. Well, no, you know what? It showed the... No, we totally can get out of there. Because it showed them moving the thing inside down some stairs. Should I not be dead right now? There it is, okay. So yeah, maybe that's worth doing too. Checking out the area inside the bell. Let's start with a quick trip to the flooding room though, and see if we can't open up that door. Because I do want to check that area out after the room has flooded. So this time we actually will enter Sunward, and I will totally remember to do that. Wow, check that out. So I want to kick this way a bit. Yeah, this is tricky because we're not actually going to be able to see. Yeah, too much. There we go. Okay, I think we got it. Definitely coming in at a weird angle, though. From this side, it reminds me of the Novu way more. It's like we're coming in right over that big ridiculous nose. Ow. All good. Basically perfect. You know, I was just using the lip of the hanger as an innovative style of brake. Great work, me. There we are. Left ourselves a raft in a productive position. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this one. Oh, we also need to spawn the bridge, right? That's gonna be an important one to remember. You know, I wonder, does extinguishing, or we're gonna go play with it. I wonder if what exactly is spawned by the lit up look through totem thing by the entrance, and whether in fact extinguishing that to remove some geometry might be exactly what we need. We don't really have any idea what it's doing. Okay, we're gonna need that to exist. Now, what exactly does this accomplish? See, I thought it was making the entrance be there, but the answer is it's making the door be there, isn't it? Yep, it sure is. Okay, so those don't light. Although at this point, I guess we know that we can cheat over to that area because there is a hand. Not a thing we do actually want to do, but... Alright, and with that, I think we're good here, right? We can just leave. Let's go to... I'm gonna have a hard time accessing the bell, but it's probably doable. Yeah, let's give it a try at least. Where's the release? Well, the bell's downriver, though. Yeah, I mean, let's do it. So I think we want to avoid... We don't need to go to the right. Right, because the bell's in that area. So I definitely don't want to get a raft swept up by the catching mechanism at the high town, because we need the high town available for us. Oh wait, we can't go in the bell right now. Yeah, no, never mind. We won't be able to sleep inside of the bell. 'Cause it's... right. Yeah, shoot. Okay, well then I guess there's not really any reason... So we have to go to the bell afterward, just due to the construction of the area. We have to wait for the water to drain out of the bell before I can appear inside of it. Which is why there are ways of seeing what the inside of the bell looks like in the other... Okay, that makes sense. So actually, we do just want to go to Hightown. Okay, feels like maybe not so long now. Please just release me. Can I? Okay. I would like to get away from the dock if I, or the from the dam if I can. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking that we would go inside the bell and then we would make some preparatory steps there that would allow the raft to stop at it. But obviously that cannot be. In fact, it's so obvious that I feel like one of you all really should have reminded me. I would say, look, I'm going to be magnanimous. I'm going to say that we share this blade. Like 70-30. You're the 70, obviously. But, you know, it wasn't all you. Okay, we can totally do that without even needing to do a collision. How are we doing on that dam? Well, it's still intact. So we're definitely not missing any time yet. Well, I guess that's not necessarily true. But like the moment that we need to have everything connected is the moment that the dam breaks. So it is going to take us a little while just to run around here and access the elevator. Every single time I almost roast a marshmallow. Alright, so at this point we should be able to do this part pretty quickly. I mean, obviously that's reliant on me remembering where things are. So there's... That's keeping some of the doors closed, huh? Oh, I bet. Yeah, if we could figure out the way to the other side of that, I bet blowing that out would be very productive. Alright, so we go down here. Okay. And there's all of those lanterns getting extinguished. Can I cheat it? I know there's one over there. No, all right. Yeah, this thing is set far enough back from the balcony. That'd be tough to see from any angle other than the intended one. And I'm sure that they accounted for that, right? And they made sure that the thing I'm trying to do is not possible in as many places as they could. Okay, so we gotta push the lantern forward, or the raft forward through 2 areas, but I'm hopeful that we're actually gonna get to see something new here. A little bit of problem solving was done. Look at this. Can you tell that I am feeling the need for speed? This is the spot, right? Right, that just spawns raft. Okay. And I guess I didn't have to spawn the bridge earlier, because I could have spawned it on this run. Go, little raft, go! Alright, let's see if this area is as quiet as I imagined that it would be. Well, there's certainly no music playing. The real question, of course, is what about the spawners? And the answer is it looks pretty quiet, right? It looks quiet and sounds empty. Yeah, okay. So how do I actually get over to that building now? Bridge is over here somewhere, I think. It sure looks like it ought to be over here somewhere. Alright, hold on. Where the heck are the buildings? Maybe it'll be easier to find where I'm going if I can find those spawning buildings. Okay, here we have some like packed dirt, right? This is a path. God, this light. Oh, it is so insufficient for my eyes. Oh. Oh, instead, these buildings are open. Okay. Well, that's good, too. So this is where they wake up. There's some kind of brighter than usual light inside there. Not a ton of value in this one. Even less here, huh? Well... I can't... You know what? I didn't even think about it until I put the artifact down. I'm surprised we didn't lose contact. Like, I'm surprised it didn't warp me out or anything. Okay, so that's just where the river goes. Let's try to follow the dirt path from here. Ow. Okay, wait, do they cross over this or do they go this way? No, they must cross over that bridge. Yeah, no other way to go. Okay. I kind of wish that we could just turn the lights on for this part. Okay, so the dirt path goes here. That's not good. That means we're almost out of time. Well, shit. This isn't right at all. That's the direction of the big building. I mean, that's where they were going, right? I'm not on the dirt path anymore, but no, that's not the big building. That's my bridge. That's the big building. Right, we saw them getting close to it. Maybe I need to observe them more carefully before extinguishing the thing? Just this. Yeah, shoot. Wow, dead end. I really thought we were gonna get somewhere there. I wonder if there is a bridge somewhere and it gets wiped out when the room floods and we have to figure out where to go to relight it, maybe? Because that's the only thing I could think. We see them entering the music building. We know that there is a way across. Ow. Walking into trees and such. Oh, you know what it is? It must be a hand, right? It must be one of those hand-aport things. Yeah, okay, you know, I'm feeling a lot better about this. Let's do one more run. I feel like I have sort of dispelled some of the terror for myself. Let's do... I really don't like the idea of there just being hands in the dark. You just gotta look in the right direction while focusing and moving very slowly. That's a huge bummer. All right, so our itinerary for this. Get in there in that way as fast as we can. We unlight the door and we light the bridge quickly as possible. There we go. There we go. Got it dialed in. I think I'm at an okay angle. Yeah, okay enough. Go right through the nose. Wee, look, Ma, I'm a communications laser. Okay. So we'll go do the setup for this as quickly as we can. We may as well highlight the bridge before the room floods, because we're going to be waiting for that flooding event on the other side no matter what, I think. And actually, the best case scenario might well be us arriving in the area for the second time before the flooding happens and getting to watch some of the owl dudes and watch where they go, and then have them just snuffed out of existence so that we can follow most immediately in their tracks, right? Because I bet that's what it is. I bet they're walking to the shore and then they're using the light in a particular direction and it's warping them somewhere. It might even have been off the end of that dock. Gosh, I hope we end this episode with some new information, though. Yeah, this one is 4. And we still haven't actually looked at the ship log, which has collected sort of all of our missing pieces. It is possible that there's some significance to something that I've forgotten. We can do that if we don't find anything out here in the next little bit. Okay. I don't know why it's important to me that all these candles be lit, but I want them to know. I want them to know that somebody was here messing with all their stuff and there's nothing they can do about it. I mean, they're certainly not going to, like, extinguish their own lanterns and go back to the ring and try to deal with me there on account of their bodies there are super dead. The sort of the wonder of the thing that we're in right now just kind of hit me all over again when I said that. This is actually, like, extremely wild that this exists. Okay, and with that, we exit. I probably don't actually need my my suit helmet on to breathe in here. These seem like perfectly healthy trees. They're a little swamp willowy, but, you know, who among us can say that we never are, right? Good work, good steering. A lot of professionalism today. Current kind of wants me to go this way. We still need to properly investigate that. We'll get around to it. Yep, not 100% ideal. Even the music dropped out judgmentally. I'm also kind of hopeful that we're going to figure out whatever it is we're supposed to figure out by doing this on this run, because it's kind of a lot of running. It's like I would like to stop having to do this route. Not even a whole minute. Let's just keep it moving. Not even a whole second, rather. Right, because this is kind of a lot of just like running around in a circle. I wonder what route we have to take to access this thing up here. I bet it's from the tower. I just bet. Alright, let's see about this. We did actually look around in that other room above the projector space, didn't we? I think we did. Is there... No, okay. No other area that is accessible over there. Wait, did I do this? Yeah, I was supposed to... Well, whatever. This works too, right? Isn't there also a hand? Actually, from here I can probably just... Can I get credit for it? Oh, come on. Come on, I could see it. Nope. Just ran the same route like 3 times in a row. I don't know why my brain's gotta be like this. Oh yeah, this room doesn't actually go anywhere. Okay, just figured since we were already over here, may as well poke my head in. And here I'm supposed to go. There we go. I do think it's interesting that they have rugs. I guess we haven't actually had a chance to look at their feet very closely, but I'm assuming they have talons. Maybe not a safe assumption. And like, you would think that walking around on talons, it would be very difficult to keep a rug in good shape. I have no idea where we are relative to the flood. But I think we're making okay time. It would be nice if we could work this out quickly, because then we could also, on this run, go inside the bell after the water level changes and see if there is something of value to do in there. I think we're going to make it over with time to observe a little bit. We have not even heard the dam crash yet. Never mind. Maybe not. Maybe we're going to get over there just as everything goes dark. Yep. Shoot. Well, we know where all the edges of the area are. So we can, in fact, just do the thing where we search everything. I don't see any hands, but, like, there were a bunch of owl people spawning. They were getting over there somehow. For maximum peace of mind here, I'm going to walk all along this shore. Be careful though, it is extremely easy to fall off. I would sort of think that it would be in a place where, like, dirt ground runs up to the edge. Like that packed dirt road kind of feeling. It also, of course, could be at the end of the dock. Yeah, this thing. It must be a raft. Right? It must be. But a raft that sails... Okay, let's see if we can find a raft spawner. Maybe that's what it is. I sure don't see anything, though. Yeah, maybe this is the idea. Maybe they go to a spot, because it seems like the way they move when they come out of the buildings is not... It's weird, right? It takes them a long time to get to... it takes them a long time to get to the place where they can actually catch you. So I wonder if, yeah, they're going to another place first to spawn the raft. Oh, except we're back here. Well, if there is such a raft spawning place, maybe it's around here somewhere? We know that they don't walk all the way over to that other landmass, right? So it's not going to be anywhere from there. Ah, this is a bummer. I really thought that we were onto something here. What is the value? What is the value of that raft? We have to figure out a way to get to that elevator, to drop the elevator down to the raft, which really made me feel like the raft must be a critical part of what's going on. I mean, if I just... Alright, we're going to try a thing of desperation here. If I spawn a raft at the other raft spawner, does the river wrap all the way around and make that the correct... It can't be, right? Because they were using rafts to get over to the big music building. We saw that. And I don't think there's any reason to think they had anyone back there spawning things. But at this point, I do not feel like I have any other play. But that's exactly why this exists, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. Alright. We can do this. We got time. God, I hope we have time. How did I not properly light all this? Maybe something's been running through and undoing my lights. Not happy with the amount of wood straining that I'm hearing. Every single time I'm like, oh no, here comes the shriek. Okay, so spawn a raft. Then haul ass back around to here. Get up on this level so we can do this. And then where's my raft going? Okay, so it's going to come through here. It goes under the bridge. Shit. That's the other one. Quickly now, friend. No, it just goes through there. Shit, yeah, that's not right. That's not useful at all. It does not, in fact, wrap around over here and... Because it would had to have come, like, through that area, then all the way across there. Yeah, if this is in fact a raft ride, and it looks like it may well be, it's a raft that is spawned somewhere else. But like in a place where there's absolutely no way to know where it's coming from. Yeah. Okay, well, bummer. I might try to track a living owl person around here off camera, because it seems like it could be a very tedious task indeed, right? One that's going to be full of instances of you getting slightly too close, and so I might try to track an owl person here just to see where they go off camera, and then come back armed with that knowledge or something, because I don't know, like, it's very difficult to imagine that being super fun to watch. But they're getting over there somehow. We gotta figure out how they're getting over there. And then of course we also have the big tower building that we need to search more thoroughly, or the rather the dark side underneath the big tower building that we need to search more thoroughly. And I do need to actually try coming over to the bell after the flood, so we're not stuck just yet. We have a couple more avenues to inspect, but we're getting closer for sure. Man, the compression on those memories is terrible. All right, I think that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, we're going to be, like I said, I may be armed with a little bit more energy or a little bit more information, rather. And we still have a couple of places left to go. We're going to figure something out. And we'll see you then.